I have a problem and it is not eating of chocolate. God, it is a problem. But that is not what today I am going to speak about. I am going to share about my another problem, a really good problem. I buy one thing every single month. Well, almost every single month. And it has become an addiction for myself. A good addiction. Human life has different needs and wants, and in order to satiate these needs and wants, we buy things. We buy these things from our favorite stores, online and offline. But what is one thing that you love to buy every single month? It can vary from person to person, but for me, it is yes, you have already guessed it. Books. Book has been my selfless companion for last 15 years. They never asked me for favors or manipulators like some friends do. They were silent contributors all these years. In my last video, I had explained how to start reading. That video is up here. And in this video, I would like to share with you why I end up buying books every single month. I like to add more of these friends very often. It is not that I need to buy books every month, but it happens on its own. And the strange thing is that we find these books somehow, or rather these books find us. You just need to be interested in them. That's a whole story behind ending up buying books every single month. Reading has contributed massively to my life, and I cannot rule out how much the book has helped me over the years. And I cannot simply find a good book and not to buy. This is how it happens. This is how it goes. I usually find a lot of books and I am drawn towards some of them. Most of these books come from the books that I read, and sometimes it comes from other people, even my own students. Recently, one of my students' book choice has caught my attention, so much so that I ended up buying that book. Curious to know which book it is? It is at the end. It is such a wonderful book that I am sure that it will help me throw a lot of light into my insight to develop some new real life skills. And I know that it will help me to acquire skills really quick. Okay, it is said that a good book will lead us to another two books, at least another books, and most of the time it is more than two. And this is how it happens. Every time when I get a new book recommendation, I go through the summaries online, and if the summary really excites me, I go to my favorite go-to stores, Amazon and Flipkart, and I just buy it from the place where it is cheaper. Yes, I like to save some money. And this is how my whole process of buying a book, and this could be your process as well if you are really interested in it. Now, most of the time people get confused how they should be buying or selecting a right book, and this is a procedure I follow, and you are most likely to steal my technique. Okay, what are the takeaway lessons from buying books every single month that I have learned over the years? The number one lesson from buying all these books is that I can shun boredom. Now, most of the time leading a single life can lead us to boredom, and reading a books can keep us in the track and shun the boredom, so that you don't have to be bored anymore, or you don't have to worry about what you need to be doing in your free time. You know you have to finish that book. You will really find that you don't have enough time. That's a good thing actually. You can definitely choose books, and if you think that your life is bored and you are bored in your life, and if you want to spice up your life a little bit and acquiring some real knowledge at the same time. The second reason I have learned is that continuous learning. Reading a book can put us into the right path of learning every single day. An average person leaves behind all his books the moment he steps out of college. It need not be that way. You can always keep on learning, and it is said that all successful people are continuous learners. It is said that an average CEO reads 60 books every single year. It is said that a good leader is a good reader. So continuous learning should be ingrained from early in life. And the third lesson I learned from buying books for a long time is that it puts us into some positive addiction. You get addicted to learning and you never leave it. You're not gonna leave it anywhere in the future. Once you get hang of that, acquiring knowledge every single day by reading different types of books or books of year on day, you're not going to leave it in the future. And the last lesson I have learned is really tangible. You can create your own library. Yes, you can create your own library. I mean, look at this. Here in my small bedroom, I have little library over here. So it's very different feeling to wake up to these bunch of books and see that you have read all of these books. It is really altogether a different feeling. And if you really want to feel that way, start reading books today and build your own little library at your home. It is really a fulfilling experience to walk into a room which is filled with all the books I have bought over the years. You wouldn't understand now. You would understand that a couple of years later when you have a pile of books in your house. Buying books every single month can make a hole in your pocket. But it can definitely fill your hole in the brain. See you. Wait. Did I forget something? Oh, the book.